From offhand comment to global firestorm, J.D. Vance sparks outrage with Chinese peasants. Remark. What started as a casual remark by U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance has turned into an international controversy and a trending topic on Chinese social media. His use of the phrase Chinese peasants during an interview has upset China's government and online community, while also adding fuel to the already tense U.S.-China trade conflict. The comment that started it all in a recent interview, Vance said, "We borrow money from Chinese peasants to buy the things these Chinese peasants manufacture from Chinese peasants." He seemed to be criticizing the U.S. trade relationship with China, but his choice of words didn't sit well, especially in China. Many there saw the term peasants as insulting and outdated. China's government quickly slammed the comment, calling it ignorant and disrespectful. Chinese internet fires back. Despite heavy censorship in China, Vance's comment went viral on social media platforms like Weibo. Millions of users reacted, many pointing out China's modern achievements like bullet trains, artificial intelligence, and a growing space program. One well-known Chinese commentator, Hu Xijin, even joked, "This true peasant who came out of rural America seems to lack perspective." Others brought up the irony that Vance's own best-selling memoir, Hillbilly Elegy, which talks about his poor Appalachian upbringing, was actually quite popular in China. Economic fallout begins. The controversy didn't stop at angry tweets. China responded with an 84% tariff on U.S. imports, following the U.S.'s earlier decision to hit Chinese goods with a 104% tax. The result, markets around the world took a hit. Oil prices dropped to their lowest in years, bond markets shook, and global investors started to panic. The Bank of England even issued a warning about rising risks to the global economy. Wall Street reacts U.S. markets have been swinging wildly ever since. Analysts are throwing around gloomy phrases like dead cat bounce and catching a falling knife. And JP Morgan now says there's a 60% chance of a global recession. They've dubbed the tipping point Liberation Day, when the U.S. tariffs went too far for China to ignore. Political blowback in the U.S. back in Washington, Vance's comment has made things harder for the Republican Party. The GOP, once strong supporters of free trade, are now divided between protecting U.S. jobs and dealing with the economic damage. One Republican senator anonymously admitted this is not what Reagan envisioned. Still, the White House is standing by Vance. Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said, "The president has a spine of steel." Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent added, "They, China, have the most imbalanced economy in the history of the modern world. They can raise their tariffs, but so what?" Final thoughts. A risky game. With both sides doubling down on both words and tariffs, experts warn this could turn into a long, damaging standoff. What started as a poorly worded comment has now become a serious economic and diplomatic problem. This is no longer just a war of words, it's becoming a war of wallets. And neither side looks ready to back down.